Proceeding officer. Kasi sa wala si Sir. Wala si Sir Ara. Ito naman. Ay, wala si Sir Ara. Wala si...
Good morning everybody. So, proceeding. Good morning. Today we have debit components for contract ID number 2488-0065 and 2488-0066. But first, let us establish first forum for today's pre-bid conference. Number one, Alan Imperial, the Vice Chairman, in the absence of the Chairman, who is on lead. Number two, Salvador Pinillo, back number Pedro Petillo, the previous term, PWG, Charlie Madrid, PWG, Engineer Eva Clarino, Procurement Engineer, Luis and Lorenzo, back secretary. So, Michael Presbytero, back member, and Rosana Filibando, back secretary member. We have one from DepEd, TABACO, Engineer Raymond Roses. Good morning, sir. Thank you for coming. I'll give the floor to Engineer Engineer Clarino, please.
Good morning. May I please read to you the procurement documents for 24FA0065. Invitation to bid.
Excuse me, I forgot to declare that we have a forum.
Yes, sir.
Online is
Miss Lani.
Engineer
Lani.
Lani.
The invitation to bid for 24FA0065. The construction of two-story 10 classroom school building in TABACO National High School, Barangay PANAL, TABACO City. The DPWH Albay 1st District Engineering Office through GAA 2024 applied the sum of 39,800,000 being the approved budget for the contract to payment under the contract of 24FA0065. The bid received in excess of the ABC shall be automatically rejected at the bid opening. So we have a completion calendar days of 175. Bidding will be conducted through open competitive bidding procedures using non-discretionary pass or fail criterion as specified in the 2016 revised implementing rules and regulations of Republic Act 9184. How to be eligible to bid for this contract. Letter A, must be a Filipino citizen of at least 60% Filipino-owned partnership corporation with pickup license of at least medium A. Then completion of similar contract costing of at least 50% of the ABC. And the net financial contracting capacity of at least equal to the ABC. The documents may be interested bidders may obtain further information from DPWH Albay 1st DEO and inspect the bidding documents at the address. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders from March 24, 2025 to April 14, 2025 with a applicable fee of 25,000 pesos. So the DPWH will hold the pre-bid conference today, April 2, 2025 at Procurement Unit of DPWH Albay First. Also a live stream via https www.youtube.com/dpwh.albay1deo to interested prospective leaders. So the category of this is under building construction, BICWOPLC. So it is also here, stated here in the, our agency's department order. The minimum work experience for the key personnel are the following. For the project manager, minimum experience of 5. For project engineer, 3 years. Materials engineer, 3 years. And the construction foreman of 2 years. This qualification applies if the pledged personnel largest project handled does not meet the required 50% of the ABC. Another, the minimum major equipment requirements are the following. Please be guided. The backhoe 1 unit, dump truck 1 unit, transit mixer 1 unit, concrete batch plant 1 water truck 1 unit, service or cargo truck 1, bagger mixer and concrete vibrator 1, welding machine also 1. So modifying the list of requirements to be pledged or non-compliant as to the required equipment and the number of units in the BDS is considered as incomplete bid and grounds for disqualifications. Also, please be guided. The deadline for submission of bids is on April 14, 2025 until 10 a.m. So the following are the cut-off times. 9 a.m. request for preparation of order of payment. 9:30 the receipt of accounting the order of payment. 9:45 the receipt of cashier the order of payment, and 10 a.m. the drafting of bidding documents. Also, the following documents must be submitted in support to the submitted field jet certification. So kasama ito. Business registration certificate, mayor's permit, tax clearance, PCAB, audited AFS, audited financial statement, and additional contract documents for the contract as stated in the BDS. May we request Clerical to discuss the...
Good morning. So I'm here to discuss the standard plans for the construction of 2-story 10-classroom school building at TABACO High School, Barangay PANAL, TABACO City, Albay. Next, please. So here's the location map and for the table of contents and summary of quantities that will be for the project. It's inside the TABACO National Campus, near gate entrance gate 1. So you can see it in the map. Next. So here's the floor plan. Standard floor plan program for a second floor plan. Next. So the reflective ceiling plan for the building. Next. There's a section view and elevation view for the project. Next, please. Typical detailed plan for the stairs. Please take note there will be no fire exit for this building. Unlike that 2-story 6 and 2-story other type of 2 stories. Since parehas po on the side is my stairs. Next. So here's the detail for the project billboard and construction safety signage for building construction. Please take note that construction safety and health are included in the program. Next. Last na yun. Please take note lang po na for this school building, since highly populated po ang school, magkakaroon po ng temporary fence for the construction. Okay. Next one.
Yes, yes, sir. So the next contract for pre-bid conference today is 24FA066. The construction of 2-story, A-classroom school building at TABACO National High School, TABACO City, Albay. So
66.
this was funded through GAA 2024, amounting to 29,850,000 pesos. The completion of works is 150 calendar days. The bidding will be conducted through open competitive bidding procedures using discretionary pass or fail criterion as specified in 2016 IRR of RA 9184. So to be eligible to bid for this contract, a contractor must meet the following major requirements. Filipino citizen or 60% Filipino-owned partnership or corporation with applicable license for at least size range of small b. Completion of similar contract costing at least 50% of the ABC. However, the contractors under small a and small b categories without similar experience on the contract to be bid may be allowed to bid if the cost of such contract is not more than the allowable range of contract costs of their registration based on the guidelines as prescribed by the PCAB and NFCC at least equal to the ABC. Interested bidders may obtain further information to DPWH Albay First DEO and inspect the bidding documents at the address given on the invitation to bid. A complete of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders on March 24 to April 15, 2025, amounting to 25,000 pesos. The the pre-bid conference is today, April 3, 2025.
April 2.
Sorry,
Gumawa tayo ng
gumawa pala ng bid bulletin
kasi
dahil
holiday tomorrow.
holiday tomorrow. So, April 2 po. April 2, 2025, the pre-bid conference.
May tingin kami sa receive kami ba?
So, the categories of this work is building, construction, without piles, low-rise concrete.
Ay, ito sa ito niya.
It's nice. Papers. So, the minimum work experience for the key personnel are the following. For project manager, minimum of 5 years. Project engineer is 3 years. Materials engineer is 3 years. Construction foreman is 2 years. So, please be guided also on the posted BDS of the other department order to be followed for this project. So, for the minimum major equipment requirements are the following. For backhoe, 0.8 cubic, 1 unit. Dump truck, 12 yard cubic or cubic yard, 1 unit. Transit mixer, 5 cubic, 1 unit. Concrete batch plant, 30 cubic, 1 unit. Water truck, 16,000 liters, 1 unit. Service or cargo truck, 225 metric ton, 1 unit. 1 bagger mixer or the concrete vibrator.
Gasoline driven pwede.
Gasoline driven welding machine, 1 unit. Please follow also the department orders for this minimum major equipment requirement. So, the opening of, or the submission and the opening of bid is on April 15, 2025.
60.
And the following documents must be submitted in the support of the submitted PhilJEP certificate. the business registration certificate, the mayor's business permit or its equivalent document, the tax clearance certificate, the pickup license, audited financial statements. Some service, can you please discuss that?
Good morning. So for the plan for CON project, the design plan for construction of two-story 8 classrooms building at the back of the realized TABACO City Albay. So here's the front page. Next, please. So the location map of this building is, this building will be constructed behind the Backward building, katabi po ng first story 12 sa may mobile. I'm sorry, it will be looking, near the sorry. Near the first story 12 existing